Welcome back to the channel. Today I am out in Thermal, California at the BMW Performance Center, and I have signed up for the BMW M4 GT4 experience, and I have been waiting for the past 2 months for today, and I just can't wait to drive the M4 GT4 race car. And right here we have the G82 M4s, which is going to be part of the GT4 experience. And I have actually been here at Thermal 2 or 3 times already. And I've myself have an F82 M3 CS in the past. And so yeah, that will be quite an experience to drive those G82s. So we got the M4 GT4 race car right here, and my understanding is that this car is set up for race mode, and right off the bat you can see that they are on full-on slicks. So again, this is going to be quite an experience for me behind the wheel as we go through the session. All right, let's check this out. Wow, this is light. This is really light, guys. It's all carbon fiber in here. Look at that. Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing drive for sure. It's all carbon. So it looks like the pedals are adjustable. You can go forward and back. To those people that are tall or short people, these are quite adjustable. So it should be no problem. That was really light. Vent for heat extraction. M3, M4 CS, and M4 GTS have it also, and AP Racing brakes all around Continental slicks. I just wanted you guys know that the brakes are very, very firm. Feels like a brick. You have to really push hard for the car to make a stop. And I almost have a dead leg from after my session with this M4 GT4 because of that brake pressure. 8:30 a.m. we entered the classroom for a quick classroom session where the instructor kind of go through the M4 GT4 in itself and some driving line pointers, and also talks about the other sessions that we'll be doing today other than driving the M4 GT4. So after a 45-minute classroom overview, we head back out for a quick M4 GT4 overview on the race car.
So first thing is somebody just open that door. Check that out. Open that.
It's light.
Oh, that whole thing weighs about 6 pounds right there.
6 pounds. Wow.
Pull this lever here on the left, and remember how I said you're going to get this close? Going to make sure this locks in, and that is about, to be honest, where I want. Line it up, give it a push, check it, make sure it's not going to just fly off. And of course, when you need a drink, you hit this bottle right here, which you will not have. No drink bottle in here today.
Okay, our next session for today was to drive the M2 competition into the autocross, and this layout is actually a little bit different than the one I have previously driven, and it seems to be a much faster and longer autocross, and usually the one previously was approximately 25-second time frame, but this one you're gonna hit up to approximately 45-second average. So just a quick run around the autocross, little pointers from the instructor, and then they will let us go one by one and then go from there.
All right, guys, a couple things I want to point out here. The purposes of that demonstration was not to have you guys go out there and try to drive it the way we did. No, not that fast. We want you to drive it that way, though, right? That dynamic application of brakes, smooth grab of throttle, slow hands, looking well into the corner. That's what we're looking for, right? Ray, off you go. Okay, off you go. All cars on track. Ray, I don't think 3 feet off the apex is a perfect apex. Slow down a little more, get the line perfect. And Chip, our turn-ins are a little early as well. That's also true for Ray. So kind of what's happening, guys, is you're looking ahead, and unconsciously you're starting to turn the wheel a little bit before you want to. So you want to use your eyes, but you also don't want your eyes to completely dictate when you move the steering wheel, right? You want out here, now, pit lane, quick, brother, get you right back on track. Help us out here. Keep coming. Wow, there's hardly any braking to the must of the white car here. I don't know who that is running.
With the M2 competition in autocross was such a great experience just to go around the autocross itself, and I believe we may have been at this track for about 30 to 45 minutes just trying to get acquainted to the track itself, you know, and the instructors, I couldn't I can't thank them enough, you know, for being so patient with everyone else, because you know, there's a lot of things to look for, and especially you know, hitting the apex correctly and things like that. There's a lot of tight hairpins in this, guys, and this was the first time I've been to this autocross layout on this track. So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of ironing out to do, you know, as far as my driving skills go, and that will definitely improve later on down the road. You know, when we go back into a timed autocross competition with the 6 of us, you know, bear in mind there's 6 of us that are in this class, so it's nice to have that short, you know, attendance, and you know, that way, you know, get more seat time. You know, not just you know, the experience with the autocross, driving the M2 competition, or even a G82 into the big track, but also GT4 M4 GT4 Race Car. They will definitely accommodate some of the extra time as well. So our next session is to drive the G82 M4 at the South track. So this will be another 30 to 45 minute drive around, lead follow, where the instructor is right in front, and he will go much quicker depending on the pace.
We're going to drive a nice crisp diagonal back over track left, and between just about halfway between the 300 board and the 200 board, we're going to brake. Nice and hard on the brakes. We start trailing off the brake, and we're going to be about a car width off the blue curving to the right, and we're going to come all the way to the outside. Here we're all the way off the brake completely, and we start delivering more steering into the car. Getting out of the blue curving on the inside, that's the apex. Come all the way out wide, and then we're going to drive straight toward that 100 board, but we're going to brake just as we crest the 200 board. It's a very late turn-in. Get the car all the way over here to the curving. You compromise this left-hander so the right-hander has more radius and can be driven at a higher speed. Now let's take up a little bit of pace, and let's spread out the cars about 3 car lengths between each other. We're not going to go super fast, we're going to go quicker now. So we're going to brake as hard as you can, just as you press the 400 board. Nice and hard. look out the driver's side window, come off the brake, be about half a car width off the blue curving. You'll be mid-track in the middle of the corner, but your eyes are on the true apex where this knocked over cone is. And shift. You're going to go over to the left, let off the gas, and the other two cars pass you. Good job, guys. Here, guys, we're going to brake just before the four-wheeler forward, hard as you can. So notice behind me how you're gaining on me as you're braking. Brake harder, because I'm actually not braking 100%, so you really shouldn't be gaining on me, so brake harder than that.
So right after our G82 M4 session drive on the South Track, we head out for lunch. BMW always caters their lunches, and it's easy to overindulge. Just a pro tip, that do not overindulge your lunch. The last thing you want is to upchuck it while you're out and ruin your drive for the rest of the day. After lunch, we are back on the M2 competition for a timed event, and so the six of us will compete who will be the fastest in the autocross.
Remember, guys, don't hover at the stop box. As soon as you see that time and you can come to a stop, roll out of the box. Here's off you. Just the box, 49. There you go, you're ready. You're getting farther from the apex, buddy.
Sorry.
And chip, off you go. 44.6.
Just like that, 44.6 seconds around the autocross. First time after lunch.
Great, off you go. 49.4. Ray, yellow apex codes, please. 48 plus. Cheers, off you go. That was better, Ray. Nice apex space. Just in the box.
Okay, so this was my second run, and one of my fastest actually at 44.5 seconds. And eventually, this will be the fastest time around the autocross.
And Ray, off you go. How far off the apex were you, Ray, that last left-hander? What, 9 feet? Something like that. 45.4.
And there you have it. We probably did about 8 runs for this autocross timed event, a competition with my other teammates. So the fastest was 44.5, and obviously I took the first place and took the gold home, and very, very happy with the result. Looks like I am the only one that was dipping in the 44-second range, and also kind of want to put it out there that this is actually the second gold I received from BMW. And what a great experience, guys. And if you guys get a chance to do this, I highly recommend. Now, time to suit up and drive the M4 GT4 race car. So they usually provide you the suit, socks, shoes, gloves, and helmet. So I am about to hop into the M4 GT4, once in a lifetime unforgettable experience. Probably about 30 to 45 minute drive in the M4 GT4, and I tell you what a drive. And those brakes are phenomenal. You you have to brake really hard, press that brake pedal really hard. It feels like a brick, but boy, that M4 GT4 will stop like a dime. I'll point out that it feels claustrophobic inside the race car, so other than that, it's such a phenomenal thing to be in, especially on a truly built race car. All right, last session for the day is to drive one last time on the G82 M4 out in the South track, and we're pretty much going to go a little bit faster this time since we drove it earlier. We now feel more comfortable driving the G82 at a much faster pace. Now, these G82 M4s are running carbon ceramic brakes, and those brakes are quite phenomenal as well. So, but yeah, one last session for the day, and that'll be pretty much it.
We know the block just past the code, and then immediately start unwinding your wheel and bringing the car out wide. Nice track out, both of you. Here we're going to brake between the 3 and the 2. Nice and hard. Trail off the brake with control, bringing the car out wide. And before you increase your turning with a decreasing radius quarter and rolling back on the throttle. Brake as you press the 2. Start turning as the 100 horse disappears from your peripheral vision. So it's a little bit of a later turn in the car. Be mindful, get that far out ready on the rumble strip. I know you didn't need to. I get it. I'm not mad. Just try to be a little bit, not quite as aggressive on exit. You can get on a little bit. Brake guys, just as we press the floorboard. We're going 120, 125, you gotta brake hard, trail off the brake with control, eyes on the driver's side window. Really find your apex, mark with the jumbo line green code over here. Start rolling back on power on exit before lifting and turning for the right-hander. You definitely have to turn past this orange code here. Again, the orange code is too early. It's just slightly past that orange code is the turning point. Here we brake just as we crest the floorboard. And make sure you're using your left foot on the dead pedal to bolster yourself a bit while you're braking, and then you won't be thrown forward in the car. Here we're going to brake between the 3 and the 2, nice and hard. You use that left foot to bolster yourself. You'll feel a lot more athletic in the car under braking. Turn your head and really find that 200 board as early as you can. But drive right toward the 100 board. Brake as you press the 2. When the 100 board disappears from you, start initiating your steering into the left-hander, but compromise it so you have a wider radius to the right-hander. Hard brake before the 2, turning it into 100 board disappears. Now, Ray, when we get here on the straightaway here, I'm going to have you start moving over and let off the gas and let Matt pass you. Come on up here, Matt. Good job, guys. We're going to brake just as we crest the floorboard. So what I do is, right when the board disappears from my peripheral vision, I initiate my braking. And that way I know it's consistent. If it's on a guess, I know when I can't see that board anymore. Lift and turn, squeeze back on power. Right about a car with link into the red solid paint there is when we initiate our left-hand turn. Here, guys, we brake at the floorboard. Nice and hard. Turn your head, find the apex. Smoothly transition to power, and then as you unwind, add power. Unwind, add power. Unwind, add power. Good job, guys. Nice track out by both of you. Hard brake between the 3 and the 2, trailing off the brake. I went a little wide and got a little rumbles under braking, which is really not ideal because it compromises the braking distance because your wheels are bouncing around. The goal is to keep as consistent contact with the road surface that you can. Your head, really use the driver's side window to find the apex. I apex a little bit beyond that blue. curving block. That's a little too early for these. Looking good, guys. Hard brake in the forward. It's going to under 130 miles an hour. Gotta start scrubbing off the speed a little bit sooner. I took a slightly more inside line. You won't really pay for it. You're driving slightly less distance. You're just not doing it quite as quickly. Brake here forward. Apex there, man. Got all the way down to the curving there. Good track out back there, Rick. Go quiet for a little bit, guys. I'm just trying to let you guys get into a little bit of a groove. I'm not trying to ignore you. Make sure we break the floor up here. Gentlemen, that's looking real good back there. Brake it forward, drive it hard. Stack the brake between the 3 and the 2. And then trail off it with control. Turn again as the one more disappears. Slight compromise on the left-hand entry to open up the right-hander. Remember, guys, we want to think about how can we make more straightaways, right? That's why we oftentimes turn in late and apex late, and it makes the straightaway before the turn longer, and the straightaway after the exit longer. Full throttle down the straightaway here, guys. Full throttle. All the way over, man. Nice going. There you go. Good adjustment. Brake it hard to the floor, guys, hard as you can. Make sure we're not too close to each other, guys. So Ray, make sure we're not right at the bumper. Full throttle down the straightaway here, guys. Brake it at 4. Full throttle down this straightaway here. Make sure you brake a little earlier because you're going well into the triple digits here. So brake a little earlier because we need to. We're going faster. Brake as you press the 2. Start initiating the steering with slow hands as the 1-4 disappears. And guys, we're going to rotate the order of the car skid. So Matt, once we're over to the straightaway, let's go ahead and jog a little bit over to the left. Left race down too. I'm pulling up your Ray. Good driving, guys. All the way to the white line, Ray. There you go. Hard brake forward, guys.
great session at G82 M4. We definitely went faster this time, and you can really push the car really hard and feel all the computers working hard as you go through the track. So this was pretty much it. What a great experience, guys. So after this, they announced who was the fastest on the autocross. Got my gold medal, and then right after that, we went up for a quick final refreshment. And other than that, all I can say is, if you have the opportunity to at least try one of these BMW classes that they offer, definitely the M4 GT4 is one of the top list that I could highly recommend if you ever to do so. I know they offer a lot of M classes, 1-day M class, 2-day M class, but nonetheless, this was one of the best experience I've ever had driving the M4 GT4 race car at the track. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.